Welcome to another segment of Veterans Nation. I'm Gloria O'Brien, and I'm here with Rick Seaman. How you doing today, Rick?
I'm good. Here we are at the National Veterans Foundation.
Yes, we are.
Again.
Great place.
With our media partnership that continues with the NVF here. And it's a good day for talking about veterans, you know?
Sure is.
Yeah, and I like it when you and I are alone.
I know, we get so much done.
Yeah, we do.
Speaking of which, we have a dedication.
Let's do a dedication. What's your pick today?
173rd Airborne Brigade.
Good choice.
Let's tell you all about it. Activated in 1915 as the 173rd Infantry Brigade, the unit saw service in World War I, but is best known for its actions during the Vietnam War. The brigade was the first major United States Army ground unit deployed in Vietnam, serving there from 1965 to 1971. Noted for its roles in Operation Hump and Operation Junction City, the 173rd is best known for the Battle of Dak To. The brigade returned to the United States in 1972, where the 1st and 2nd Battalions of the 503rd Airborne Regiment were absorbed into the 3rd Brigade of the 101st Airborne Division, and the remaining units of the 173rd were inactivated. Since its reactivation in 2000, the brigade served 5 tours in the Middle East in support of the War on Terror. The 173rd participated in the initial invasion of Iraq during Operation Iraqi Freedom in 2003 and had 4 tours in Afghanistan in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. Pretty good.
Wow, a proud unit indeed.
Lots of
and
history there.
we salute the 173rd Airborne Brigade. So Gloria, what's on the list for today?
Well, we might actually have some good news from the VA. Do you know about student residency rates and how the GI Bill addresses that?
Well, I know that some colleges and universities and even technical schools charge a higher tuition rate for students who are not from that state, veteran students who are not from that state that the school's located in. Mm-hmm. Okay? That I know.
And that has affected some veterans in many ways.
It certainly has. And I also know where in some cases non-resident veterans have to pay the difference, which is often a lot of money, you know. And I know that some schools have actually been disqualified by the VA because of that.
Right. So you're familiar with Section 702 of the Veterans Choice and Accountability Act.
You are really putting the heat on me here, aren't
Keeping you on your toes. That's my job.
Yeah, I know that's your job. Yeah, well, I give. Uncle.
All right. Let me just read it for you and our viewers.
There we go.
Section 702 of the Veterans Choice and Accountability Act of 2014, also known as the Choice Act, requires VA to disapprove GI Bill education programs if the school charges qualifying veterans and dependents tuition and fees in excess of the rate for resident students for terms beginning after July 1st, 2015. So let's bring in the tank.
Call in the armor, please.
All right, here we have it, hot from Washington, D.C. In order to make it easier for veterans and their families to receive their GI Bill benefits where they choose, the Secretary of Veterans Affairs has used his authority to waive the provisions of Section 702 of the Veterans Access, Choice, and Accountability Act of 2014. This action will ensure all GI Bill students are able to continue training at their chosen institutions. Under Section 702, VA must disapprove education programs at public institutions for post-9/11 GI Bill and Montgomery GI Bill active duty benefits if a school charges certain individuals tuition and fees in excess of the resident rate for terms beginning after July 1st, 2015. VA recognizes that the time allotted for states and territories to comply with Section 702 of the Choice Act is challenging for some states and schools due to the process required to make legislative and/or policy changes. This limited waiver by Secretary McDonald covers programs that are not in compliance for all terms beginning prior to January 1st, 2016 in order to allow time for non-compliant states and territories to make the required legislative and policy changes. The VA is requesting all currently non-compliant states and territories to submit their plans to become compliant to VA through their state approving agency no later than June 15, 2015. VA Secretary Bob McDonald has said, "Our military members and their families make sacrifices that require them to pack up and move with little notice. They shouldn't be penalized after they leave military service by burdensome residency requirements. This waiver will allow students to continue receiving the GI Bill benefits they've earned as states work to comply with this important law." A list of states that are in compliance is posted on the GI Bill website, and the VA will update the list as states become compliant. In general, the resident rate provisions of the Choice Act cover veterans as well as their spouses and children using post-9/11 GI Bill or MGIB who live in the state where they are attending school and who enrolled within 3 years of the veteran's qualifying discharge. To remain approved, schools must charge tuition and fees at the resident rate to these covered individuals. For more information on the GI Bill resident rate requirements and to see which states comply, visit GI Bill website at www.benefits.va.gov/GI Bill/702.ASP. Updates will also be posted on the GI Bill Facebook page at www.facebook.com/GI Bill Education.
Wow. All right. Oh, so the VA secretary is earning our tax dollars. Yes.
Wow.
Right.
Sure is.
Keep it up. Keep it up. So I think after all that, you need a little break here, don't you?
That would be nice.
Okay, let's do that. Let's take a short and informative break. Be right back.
Do you really want to help a veteran come home?
The isolation is tough. Just lend an ear.
Anyone can do it.
Do more than just say thank you for your service.
Listen to a veteran.
Do it for yourself.
Do it for a veteran.
Do it for America.
A public service from the Welcome Johnny and Jane Home Project, pairing a veteran from any era with a non-veteran who will simply listen with respect and with their whole heart. ListenToVeterans.org.
So, Rick, I have your new book. Very exciting. How's it going?
It's going well. It can be ordered through Amazon.com or through the publisher Putnam & Smith. Putnam & Smith. It can also be ordered directly through Veterans Network. We have a link. You'll see that. And then we'll soon be seeing it in bookstores.
All right.
And I say, and there are already negotiations in progress for film rights.
I would expect no less.
Yeah, hey.
Really enjoyed this book.
Yeah, thank you. So we'll see, we got to play the Hollywood game.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, hey vets, thanks for watching, and welcome home.
Doctor, my eyes have seen the years and the slow parade of fears without crying. Now I want to understand. I have done all that I could to see the evil and the good without hiding. You must help me if you can. Doctor, my eyes, tell me what is wrong. Was I unwise to leave them open for so long?